the one event I look forward to every single year. So we can kind of take a look in the review mirror and celebrate just an extraordinary group of associates. And I'm really thrilled that you guys some of you brought your plus ones, so that's pretty cool, so they get to celebrate you guys as well. 2023 was an eventful year, to say the least. And as all the changes and all the things that happened to us, the one thing that persevered was you all. And the performance and your ability to take care of the guests, take care of the property, and as importantly, take care of each other. So tonight is really going to be all about you guys. So what tonight's going to look like, we're going to quickly bless the food and get you guys through the buffet. Seating is going to be right in here. And as anybody, if there's any other ones, there's some standing tables as well. And we got some more tables in the back. Once we're done with dinner, right around 7 o'clock-ish or so, we're going to get us all back in this room here. Applause for that.
I don't like when he calls me as well.
I know.
I'm just managed.
I know you don't like it. I know.
That's why Chris does it, right? Of course. Well, aloha everyone. Good evening. It's really an honor and a privilege to be here. When Chris had shared that what was going to be taking place tonight, even though it's a fly-in, fly-out for me, it was a no-brainer for me to be here to celebrate with all of you. I also say that our biggest asset, our greatest gift, and the thing that makes us so wonderful are our associates and our leaders. And so an event like this, to be able to celebrate what we say like the best of the best, is really truly an honor and a privilege. As Chris, some of you may know, I've had the joy of being associated with this property from, like what I would say, I've owned since it was dirt. I've had the honor of being associated with the property since it was a pile of dirt, and I've seen it grow and morph from dirt to a cement slab to buildings to the life and love that it has today. And it's been a beautiful journey watching this resort grow and build into what it is. And the single most reason that it is what it is today is all of you in this room and all of your colleagues that work tirelessly every single day to make this resort absolutely dynamic and the best of the best. When I sit back and, oftentimes in our company, we always look at metrics and results, and that matters too, right? The warm and fuzzy stuff is my favorite. But the metrics and all of those are important as an organization. And this resort is one of the best and one of the top from all the things that matter. Most importantly, from our employee survey, the engagement of all of you and how much you love and care for where you work and those who you work with. So that is so important. And then, of course, the other part, and that's taking care of our owners and our guests. And GSS is equally important. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention
Just in time for dinner.
Oh yeah, I like bugging. Just finish work? Yeah.
And she was mad. Okay. So the cool thing is, the remainder of these are a perfect 100. What departments at a perfect 100. So I'm going to do this in alphabet order. First one, culinary chef Jennifer Malazzo.
Rural. I think it's 90. Oh, wait, this might be so.
I won't say. be doing our associates and our leader of the year. So first up is Evie Cuomo. And so we had Jimmy, Marissa, Danny, Isla, Jason, Dean, Ulysses, Ramel, Steve, Marsha, and Nicola. Round of applause for those who are. Associate of the Year is Steve Evans. I wouldn't offer my iPhone mucho. It would look like all blurry.
You deserve it, Steve.
He does cry. I just thought Steve Gaskins, if you fast forward back, if you rewind all the way back to the beginning, the amount of electrical projects that we can do in-house versus outsource probably save the company a whole whack of money that we could go do other things. I don't know, like build a line of strong sign. I think this past year, from a personal standpoint for me, I didn't vote on mine wasn't the deciding vote. But for me, when the August event happened, and I kind of talked about this during when you were nominated, the most popular thing for people to do while there was no power is trying to charge their cell phones. And thanks to how we built this place, one of the few places in the lobby that had e-power was my office. It also doubled as my sleeping room. And so for a couple of nights, all I could hear through the night, dings, ding, whatever. And so Steve to the rescue came by, was able to put another e-power across the lobby with a long power strip, and I could get a good night's sleep thereafter. But it's things like that, and the way you do things without even planning. Oh, this is going to be a power connected. It's always can be with you, and for that and many other things, well-deserved award. Congratulations. Anytime there is a corporate or VIP function, it's either Kaimi and or Ryan that are servicing the events. He has a way of connecting with guests, so much so that I was having breakfast with the Daniels. And it was a pretty cool moment when he actually brought his family to come up and share in the hugs, and you don't get that kind of a relationship with owners unless you truly connect with them. He is a model professional in the food service industry. We are blessed to have him here, and the amount of comments and amount of feedback that I get about you is just astonishing. So, congratulations on such a well-deserved honor. Do you have a license card?
I'll get it.
We are going to stick that $250 on a wall. Congratulations.
This all has helped me with these. So sorry, ugly crying. I know, but I wanted to not only accept this on my behalf, but on the entire food and beverage team, because without them, Kaimi, without them being my backbone and my support, there's no me. So, give it up for the various teams. There's no other place that I'd rather be but here. So, wow, everybody.
Okay. And so our 2023 OPT Leader of the Year is everything went down in August. Orlani probably worked in every single department. Probably. And she directly, aside from having culture and activities, directly took safety and security when someone transferred over to basis of administration. And that's only what happens inside of the walls of this hotel. She became not just Nanea's liaison with all of the efforts that were happening in Lahaina. She was West Maui's liaison. And so when she caught wind that we had first responders that didn't have a place to stay or rest or whatnot, it was Laura that came through and said, here's a bunch of people that need to come through. And so I kind of put it back on her. I was like, you now are responsible to vet every single person that wants to come stay with us. Aside from the amazing breakfast, they're not coming just to eat, So she did all of that. The vigil that they did 1 month I think after it happened over at Sheraton Maui was one of the coordinators was Orlani. And I've not seen so many government officials on Nanea grounds since we opened as much as in the last 6 months. But they're doing the work. They're planning and trying to get the recovery going. And so we talked about this. This is something that we're gonna be working through for a while. And with Orlani there at least saying, yeah, this one's good. No, this one isn't good. I feel better that we're bringing people on property that is doing the right thing, but for Maui and for Lahaina. I cannot thank you enough. Now I feel like there's justice after the Hoi Pa'ahana, while that took place for some ridiculous reason, stupid, the first place tonight. But on behalf of everybody, from what you've been doing, not just here in Nanea, but out there in the community, all over the Loa, you're the absolute best. I appreciate your round of applause for all.
But I really have to say that it's the heart of our highest levels of leadership that is open and willing to grow us as leaders. An amazing GM that pushes you a lot, that's for sure. But it's for good reason, and growing who we are. So I have to say that it's not just me, it's really everybody, right? And we're only able to do what we do as leaders because of people that are under us. And that's all of the folks, not just our department. So we just do what we have to do, and we just fill the gaps as leaders. But it really comes from an amazing example of a GM. An amazing example of Angela, who's always down, right? And then that is who we are. So I'm truly blessed and honored to be able to do what I love, honestly, and that's the community, and that's you folks. And it's always been about you folks and the people. It's not really about the word. The word is just extra stuff, but really it's all of us. So just thank you folks for allowing me to do what I love. And thank you to this guy over there. Yeah. Who lets me do and navigate different avenues that in other companies that is not even allowed. So I'm very thankful that I'm allowed that opportunity. So thank you folks for sticking in there and navigating with us through this rough time. But it truly is, and I'll say it really is, it's you folks that have been affected. You're my reason why that I work. there's a reason why I'm nonstop meetings, is to push for you folks so that you can and grow. So thank you guys so much for showing up and encouraging us every day. That's why we do what we do. It's for you.
You guys did. It's because of you. GSS, we had a goal of 81. You guys exceeded that to 83. The engagement survey, we had a goal to increase off from 83, and like I said, you guys ended up with 89. Awesome. When you take a look at from a controllables like the association expenses, we were one of 4 properties that hit our goal, the only one on Maui, despite everything that happened. If it wasn't for the closure, we were damn near close of hitting ancillary with F&B as well. CMN, riding the huge efforts of the front office, particularly at the very end, with a $41,600 goal. You finished at $41,640, $46. So to put that in perspective, we were closed 3 months, 2.5, 3 months. And for some crazy reason, the key bracelets didn't work in the first half of the year, or they were gone, or whatever the case was. So I say this kind of leery because Angie's sitting here and she's going to be setting my goal for next year. But even with that going on, you guys still hit it collectively, because there was also all the big sales and the lost and found rummage sales and all that stuff that you guys were doing all throughout. So, I mean, from a metric standpoint, other than ancillary, across the board, you guys accomplished everything that we sought out to accomplish last year. There is no way that we get that done if it wasn't for the amazing efforts of the leaders and the associates that are in this room. So, one last time, thank you for a phenomenal 2023. We will soon get our goals for 2024. And the problem is, when you do well like this, last year's accomplishments now become this year's expectations, yeah? And so, we ain't going backwards. So for those of you that thought that we was a shoot for goals that was below any of those, we're gonna be sadly mistaken. But with this group, and with the associates that may not be here with us, in this room today, I'm confident that we are poised and ready in position to do just amazing things. So, thank you very much for an amazing evening. Hopefully you guys have happy stomachs and make sure you get dessert if you guys never get your chance. Get home safe, most importantly. So yeah, we do want to see your smiley faces all back here again tomorrow. The reason why we limited the 2 drinks. So the expectation was see you guys in proper mind and spirit tomorrow. Thank you guys. Have a great night and drive safe. And again,
Congrats to Steve. Congratulations. We should do one with the cat.
Ready, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good.
Steve Baskin.
Oh, we need a new laser gamer. We don't have one.